Yo, guys, don't you think that the world could be like such a better place if every single human being had an understanding of what identity is for them? I just think that would be like, that's my utopia. That's the universe I'd love to live in one day, where everyone has an understanding of what identity is, because identity is very multi-dimensional, multifaceted, quite complex thing to grasp, because it starts from self-love to understanding your background and your ancestry and how your past impacts your present, and what are the things you should harness from that, those things that are freely gifted to you, and differentiate the things you should harness and the things you should separate yourself from. I just think the world would really, really, really be a better place if everyone did that homework for themselves. I speak from an African ancestry, you know, point of view, whereby there's so many things that we're just gifted at. You don't need to go to an institution or whatever. It's freely given to you, by the powers that be. And things like intellect. Have you ever, like, I really encourage everyone, regardless of your race, regardless of your background, regardless of all of that, read African literature. There is nothing in the world that can compare to that. The folk tales, the black magic, the positive one, of course. There's like African literature, it cannot be translated to the Western world or the order of things. It's just, you have to read some African literature, guys. Like, it's like, where in the world, how could you, out of thin air, come up with such an excellent piece? That's what I think African literature is, like, with all sincerity. Because I know, as I was saying, for Africans, it's like a lot of things. It's intellect, it's artistry, it's a force of resilience, because in your history, you just have decades and decades of struggle, of fight, of resilience, of fight and flight. So that's genetically passed down to you. By the way, it's scientifically proven. Before you come to say, oh, with your pseudoscience, it's actually scientifically proven that harm and hurt from your ancestry can be reflected in your current day, and thus understand that you need to really find healing for yourself, because one way or the other it will turn toxic. Trust me with that.